time you ever used a choke when you start biking. Started it, choke, and then give it a choke. Runs like shit. Turn the bike on. Start right here. It doesn't idle very well on its own. Lady, you want to ride?
Sure.
That fought in wars and were in the military.
Mm-hmm.
So you come from a military family.
Yeah.
Alton came home underneath a flag, and the rest of them all survived. A couple of them got injured.
Darwin's still alive, right?
Yeah, Darwin's still alive, Yule's still alive, and Stanley's still alive. Stanley's Yo-Yo's dad. You guys know Yule well enough.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Darwin's Yo-Yo's dad. And I don't know if you met Stanley or not, but he lives in South Saw. We go fishing with him. And,
Oh, you guys go fishing with him?
Uh-huh.
That's cool. Yeah, he invited me when I was out here, and that was right before I left.
he loves to fish.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I remember. He was sad because he's got all this fish in his freezer, but he didn't trust himself to
Cook it.
work a bunch of hot oil or anything
Right.
anymore. He was hoping to get someone to help cook it.
Yeah. Anyway, they set some kind of record. The most brothers in the United States to ever serve in the military. I mean, 8 of them. I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. They all put their lives on the line.
Yeah.
about to say. Okay, it's your turn.
Ready for me?
Yes.
Happy birthday, Brian, and good fishing partner.
That was sweet.
One funny story about Brian I'll never forget. I'm not sure how old I was. We were I was 11 or 12. He's a few years older than me. And I think my brother was with me. We were out at Grandma Mitchell's. Had about 60 acres of land out there, and we were out there just roaming around the land, and we jumped a deer. The deer was in some weeds. It jumped up, it looked at us, it took off, and the way it hopped around, and Brian goes, "Look, a kangaroo." Never forget it. It was fun.
Happy birthday, Brian. You have always been very special. Known you for most of your life. And I am so glad that you are my nephew. And I hope you have many more years to be happy. Love you a lot. That's it.
Brian, we were at Charles and Helen's place. And this was when, man, this hadn't been that long ago. Or it might have been 20 years ago, 15 years ago. We were grown adults having a bottle rocket fight. Shooting bottle rockets at each other. Brian was behind a tree, I was behind a tree. And I was just lighting them and setting them off. Well, I looked, I got ready to set one off, and he looked. And when he looked, mine took off and hit him square in the head. And hit and bounced and went straight up. I thought I hit the tree. He had a big old knife. It's the best shot I've ever had. Thank you, Brian.
When Brian was born up there in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I was fixing to go into senior year of my high school. And Phyllis sent pictures of the little baby Brian, and it was Mom and Daddy's first grandchild, so they wanted to go up to Lincoln and see it. So before school started there in September, we took off and we drove up there to Lincoln, Nebraska. Jimmy, 3 years younger than me, he saw Brian, and I noticed he had a funny look on his face, and he got Mama over to the side and said, "They got the wrong baby." And he saw pictures of it, and this is not the baby. Phyllis got the wrong baby at the hospital, and she needs to go change that baby to the right one. I mean, Jimmy was serious, because babies do change in a few days, and Jimmy sure thought Phyllis got the wrong baby. We laughed about that for years.
Okay, you ready? So, again, we were grown adults with Uncle Lynn and Brian. Was you there, Kevin? No. And me, seemed like there was someone else. We'd scouted out going deer hunting. Didn't see any deer. They'd went in the morning, they saw tracks. They went in the evening, saw tracks. So when I got there, they wanted to go later that night at the dark fall, and he had a nice little flashlight. And we climbed up in a tree. I had Grandpa's old double barrel. Grandpa said, "Safety's on the right. You sure you know safety's on the right?" So we get through the woods, find that tree. I don't know where I was. We climb up into that tree. We sit there. Lynn shines the light. Wait for a minute. So Brian, he wants to trade guns with me. I give him Grandpa's gun. He gives me his gun. Then Brian starts asking, "Did Grandpa say?" Lynn, "Shh, Brian, shh. Safety's too right. Shh, Brian, Brian. You sure safety's right? Shh." He'd shine that light. Shh. Are you sure safety? Brian, shut up. Boom! Lynn, Brian! Anyway, we climbed down the tree and went home. Deer got away that night.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ryan. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I think.
Happy birthday, Brian. You're still standing, so that's good.
And all this stuff falling over, everybody was going.
Yeah. What a surprise. Surprise on us. He got us. Hey, how we going? Let's eat.
Hey, we want to give thanks to Greg and Robin for the trouble they went through, and want to give thanks to Brady for all the trouble she went through. And we thank each one that came here and for a good time.
Also Kevin and Bertie for helping out.
Kevin and Bertie helped out. I didn't know they did anything. Oh, okay. And it's good to see Cameron and Slater. My goodness. They're grown. And we're going to have a good time. We're going to eat. What are we going to eat? We're going to eat now?
Say the blessing now. We'll eat.
We'll eat now?
Yeah.
Well, I just want to talk a little bit. Okay, let's ask the good Lord to bless this. Lord Jesus, we come to you in prayer. Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brian. Happy birthday to you.
Cover up. No, hold up the candles.
Oh, I thought you. Too many candles. Oh, man.
Hey!
Brian, wait. Like that. Any words for Madonna?
You're missing out, Madonna. Me and Brad gonna go party.
What did you think of your surprise birthday, Brian?
Boy, that was the craziest thing I think I've had happen to me in years.
How so?
I've never had a surprise birthday party.
No.
And I certainly didn't expect one today. And I think having it almost a month early had something to do with it. But nobody gave it away. I didn't have a clue. Thank you, Brady.
You're welcome, Brian. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Brady.